apologize. I might spend a little bit in the first part of the stream muted. I am trying to throw down some dinner. The 7 p.m. stream was delayed because I received a call to go into work. And so here we are. Bill, what's up? How are ya? Here we are. A few hours later. Kingdom Death prevails. Where are you, White Lion? Uh-oh. Where are you, White Lion? Hiding. Alright. Okay, so we need to set up. Ooh, forgot we got. Oh, that Lovelorn rock. That's so great. Let's have him. No, Lion doesn't have any super dense spots. Spread out these stone noses a little bit. We know who we're taking. We're taking all our megalophobia people. Even though Karina is a little worse for the wear. Let's update her loadout. Titan, what's up? Gotta put a bone dagger in here. And a stone nose, I suppose. No. Forget her. She's useless anyways. It's smarter to hunt antelope for the acanthus unless we get Eye of Cat. I don't disagree with you on the acanthus, but I would greatly appreciate Eye of Cat. And I would also not mind a bunch of fur. A bunch of hide. It would help with leather. So we got the mask, some stone noses. Oh, I didn't add those. Gotta add one more bone axe. The Gormery needs the boots. Organ grinder needs the stone noses. But I do completely agree with you that Eye of Cat is a game changer. And I didn't think so before you guys showed me how to use it. Once you showed me how to use it, it really was never the same. Life-changing. Boots, some stone noses. And the stone noses are on arrival bonuses. Survival and an insanity. And then let's do that for Karina as well. Arrival, survival, and insanity. Double spleen. Has stone noses now in place of the bone dagger. You know what else I did? Carolee doesn't get him because Carolee doesn't have stone noses. So it's my bad. Then Guts is the last one to get it. Alright, look at us. Ready to rock and roll. We've got our 4. Headed out. I'm going to mute for a minute, take a big bite of food. Bill is still in shock that we lived from that first Gorm hunt. I agree. I've never seen rolls that bad. I'll probably always be shocked that we lived through that. But we did, so maybe that means we'll live through the campaign. Who knows? We're not in a great spot now. Alright, so let's depart. Karina will be our first hunt revealer. Real quick, with Guts, I just want to make sure he has Axe selected. He does. Perfect. Okay. Karina, what's for dinner? My wife made like a white sauce, garlic and pepper pasta with chopped up sausage. Quite delish. Let's flip this. I did have to eat it cold, or I had to warm it up because of work. Dadgummit. Oh, we would have gained. Oh, nobody has. Oh, yeah. So we could have gotten ammonia for free here, but we already have it. We don't need that. We do have to roll a random hunt event, though. Bummer. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. She's pretty great. Let's see here. Can't get her to play Kingdom Death with me yet, though. I don't know what's going on there. 74. She loves to help me build the minis and paint them, but can't get her to play it. 74. Ooh, antler gouged. I don't think I've ever had this. A great battle for dominance between two enormous antelopes has left the stone-faced ground gouged with crisscross scars. Each survivor rolls a d10. We can get founding stones here. Okay, we'll roll for Karina first. 4, which is just nothing happens. Double spleen. I think that's nothing happens. That might be... Yeah, 3 through 8 is nothing happens. Guts. Can we get a 9 or a 10 here, please? 9. Bingo. Founding stone. Let's throw that into our storage. I don't know if I've been keeping up on these. I have not. So we now have 2, because we were down to 1. So, to get our starting gear out. And give me that. Goes with Guts. Now can we get another 9 or 10 with Carolee? That would perhaps be wonderful. Come on, Carolee. No. I guess if we got the top end, we are due for the bottom end. Torn muscle, severe leg injury. That's okay. She'll be alright. Can't dash. Guess what? We couldn't dash anyways. Right? Yeah. She'll be alright. And then moving down to double spleen. Be our next revealer. White Lion Cup. Yes! Let's go. We all get a random basic resource. Oh, that's not the one I thought it was, is it? We needed the one where you can get the lion claw. That's okay. We're all still gonna do it, and we all get a basic resource for it. Basic resources are okay. What we need is to get some love juice so that we can do that at a time of our choosing. Perfect bone, not bad. 1, hey, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Good little spread there. And then now we have to roll a d10. I think we want like a 6 on this. 8 might be okay as well. That might be start the showdown immediately. Oh. We wanted 4 through 7. We got an 8, which means nothing happens. So we have to do our last event with guts. And it's obviously just a random. About 63. 63 is feet. Okay. The stone faces ahead are replaced by an expanse of stone feet sprouting from the ground. The survivors walk soul to soul with the feet. If any survivor is insane, which I think we have quite a few, Guts is insane, just Guts. They are convinced they have reached the underside of the world. They clutch the ground for dear life, terrified of falling off. Their raucous terror, raucous? Raucous? Terror slows the survivors and attracts unwanted attention. Roll once on the hunt event table for each insane survivor. Wow. That's tough. Okay. Well, we just gotta roll one more is all, really. Try that again. Looking for small, dying prospector. Ooh. Is that the worm? 16? No. Okay. Is it 10? Oh my gosh, it's 10. Ugh. Night terrors. Your miserable sleep is plagued with mind-bending nightmares. Each survivor rolls a d10. If the result is greater than their insanity, they learn something and gain an understanding. Oh. Otherwise, they gain a random disorder. Ugh. Ouchie. None of us have extra sense or are saviors. So this should be easy for everybody but Guts. So starting with Karina, this has to be higher than a 0. What do you know? She gets an understanding. And then double spleen. Okay, I'm not even going to roll. He also gets an understanding. Carolee gets a free understanding. But Guts has to work real hard for his. Otherwise, we're going to get... I don't even think we can get another disorder. Do we get to choose one to get rid of if we get a new one? Or do we just not get one? Has to be 7 plus. Yikes. Come on. I think we actually wanted to get a new disorder, because then we could have got rid of megalophobia. Dang it. He's stuck with it. Gets another understanding. That's a bummer. Anything's better than megalophobia right now, honestly. That's not true. Alrighty, let's get this started. Set up a showdown for level 1. Okay, nice. Got some good terrain. Move these over here, because I'm sure we're going to want them over here. And then, does debris have to be adjacent to a board edge? It does. And then survivor corpse is 6 spaces away from all other terrain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put it over here. And we have to start 6 away. So let's put Karina right here. She'll search that debris. Double spleen is decent. We'll put him in facing. No, double spleen. We want double spleen to search that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Carolee has that bone axe, which is kind of nice. And guts will be over here. So we need to apply arrival bonuses now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's right there. Because then he can get over into the blind spot. Carolee has some good armor. Couple good pieces. So that'll help her out a little bit. But who has the evasion? Is that Guts? Yeah. We better have Guts take this first hit, actually. Bill says you can't actually move the grass. It's static. I don't think it is for the White Lion fight. I think it's only static for the Gorm. Yep. Just one tall grass terrain. So it's only static for Gorm. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. No, you're good, Bill. All good, man. Okay. Perfect. So let's get the showdown going. Wrong every 5th time? Well, I'll take it if you're helping me out 4 out of 5 times. That's pretty good. Chomp. Closest threat facing in range. Okay. Well, we're going to roll right up here. So it's 1, 2, 1, which the grass turns it into 1, 4, 1, and his evasion turns it into 1, 7, 1. So anything under a 7 and we miss here. Okay. Good thing we can dodge. Gave myself the best odds of missing that attack and got smoked. Okay. Well, let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Carolee with the bone axe from the blind spot is looking at 5 with 2 dice. Probably should have searched those first. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me. 1, uh-oh. 2, uh-oh. Uh-oh! Ruined. I should have done it first. Oh, gosh. Okay, well, let's go. We'll go after this failure first, because I think we're more likely to succeed. Yeah, we're hitting on a 2+, so. Nine. We don't have a luck, and this axe isn't. So it's just a hit. Yeah, but watch this. We're about to crit this card. About to crit it right here. And cancel the reflex. Oh! So close. Okay. So he just runs here. Not the worst. And then Karina and Guts each take a damage. Karina takes it to the body. And then Guts takes it to the legs. That bummer deal is going to cost me some survival because of the way I did that. Alright. Grab itself causes damage. Grab is, it's just for the lion. So, only because they suffer grab there. Let's have Double Spleen search this survivor corpse real quick. How about a 2? That's not good. Gain an insanity. Archive this terrain. Everything else gives us something. Okay, and Double Spleen will now encourage Karina. Karina will in turn encourage Guts. But she's going to search this debris pile and find a scrap sword. Come on, Karina. Find that scrap sword with a 10. Yes! Yes! Yeah, we got to check that Babel. You're right. So it's It's Karina that has endless babble, so she won't be able to encourage. Thank you. So Guts is still temporarily knocked down. But we did just roll a 10 on debris, which means we get that scrap sword. Huge. Let's go find that. Is that in the weapon crafter? I think it is. Yep. Scrap sword's big this early in the game. Real big. Weapon crafter. Titan, how is D&D? Everyone gets insanity from Endless Babble? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right. Let's do that real quick. Manage. Everybody gets an insanity. Weapon crafter says... Scrap sword is right there. Nice. It's big. It's big. That'll replace these bone weapons. That'll be nice. Okay, so she searched that. Well, how about she surges then and attacks? Well, she hasn't even moved. So she could move 1, 2, 3, and then surge and attack with the sword. Because she just can't encourage. And the sword she's now using is pretty slick. Great is always good. Good, 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 good. Scrap sword goes in there. So we're rolling 3 dice. 2 dice, hitting on 5 plus from the blind spot. 2 hits. Bing, bing. Yikes. They both have failures. But this failure, he's not going to go anywhere because he's already against the board edge. So he's going to stay where he is, I think. Unless this is where you tell me he runs up the board edge. In which case, we'll have to fight. Alrighty, well, if that's the case, we're going after Beast's Scapular Deltoid. He runs up. Don't say that to me. Okay, well, we'll be going after Beast's Paw first then, I think. Well, if we fail, I would rather not receive a basic action, so we'll go after Beast's Scapular Deltoid first. Ooh, I think that is the lowest we can roll. He's got 6 toughness. That sword has 3 strength, so it is 3 plus. That was close. What do we got here? Nice. A more confident hit. What? What am I looking at? Oh my gosh, I was looking at a level 1. Put that back. Put this back because we failed this first one, so he's gonna run. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoopsie. I was like, man, he's so weak. Duh. Alright, I'm gonna let Guts stay down then. Just because we're back to the White Lion's turn. So, we'll let Mr. White Lion go here. Oh! I blame you, Bill, for this. Enraged is not good. +1 damage is grody. Okay, he draws his... Okay, smart cat. Wow. Reveal the top 10 AI one at a time. Put the first 2 mood cards into play, then shuffle the deck. If no mood cards, draw an AI. So we want at least 1 mood card to come out of this. 1, 2, 3, crap, 4, 5, crap. So flip that. So it is a wound, though. No other moods came into play, so he will draw an AI. So let's just shuffle those up. He draws Power SWAT. Closest threat facing in range is nobody. Closest threat in field of view is going to be Karina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can get there easily. This is just a 1 speed attack against Karina, so we'll definitely be dodging this if it hits. It's hitting on 5+. Classic. Classic. Okay. So we just have to spend a survival to dodge that, which is only one of 2 actions she can do, so it's worth it. I don't think you archive Smart Cat in this. What about that? Dill? Pretty sure you archive it. So, okay, Power SWAT's done because we dodged it. Survivor's turn. Guts gets to stand back up. Used your 1 of 5. Nice, I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Might as well attack him from the front shoulder. So we're going to attack from the front shoulder because it has a reach of 2 and we can't get into the blind spot anyways. So Guts is attacking with the greater Gax. 2 dice hitting on a 6+. 2 hits. Nice. So we are succeeding on a 2+. So we'll start with soft belly here. Okay. Successful. I was hoping we'd be critting for some more resources, but can't complain about wounds. Still a wound. Okay, let's go ahead and surge. Looking for 6s once again. Dang it. It's alright. Dang it. Oh well. Worth a try. Let's get Karina out of there. Because she has the scrap sword now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which is a pretty formidable weapon. So Karina's going to attack with the scrap sword. Looking for 5+ in the blind spot. Okay, 1. There's a wound on here. We're wounding on a 5+, it looks like. Okay. No sweat. No wound, no sweat. We're not going to have her surge yet. Oh, she blocked off the blind spot. Double spleen, get in there with the bone axe. Hitting on, I believe, 6+. Yeah, 6+. We got 2 hits. Okay. It's not bad. This wound is good. We don't have 3 understandings, so it won't really do anything for us, but that's alright. And double spleen is hitting on 5+. Where'd everybody's permanent strength go? My goodness. Can't keep coming up short like that. 5+. Definitely can't come up short on this one. Nice. And that was with the bone axe, so that's worth 2 wounds. So it made up for missing the first one. What's the crit on this? Discard 1 mood currently in play. The white lion is knocked down. Nice. I'm alright with getting rid of Enraged, honestly. We'll try and wound that out of him here. Because now Karina's going to surge. So we'll have her spend a survival to surge to go again with the sword. 2 dice hitting on 3+. Hello. And that makes it barbed. On a perfect hit, it gains +4 strength. Both of those are cancelled. So we will be wounding on 4 plus that 3 is 7. So we'll be wounding on 1 plus, or 2 plus. Because you always fail on that pesky 1. It isn't deadly, unfortunately. So that is just a regular hit. What do we got here? Nice. Okay. Carolee's attacking. Carolee can also attack with the bone axe. So let's have her move up. Let's have her move up here to the grass. Hello, stand on it. I like her in the grass more, just in case the trap gets pulled. 2 dice hitting on 3+, that way she's got some evasion. Okay, 1 hit. The bone axe has a strength of 4, so we will be hitting on 4+. Let's have her surge. We're going again, looking for 3s. Nice, 2 hits. No reactions when knocked down. I know, I just mean if she draws a trap, he's going to jump up and attack her. So she can at least try to evade in there. Okay. 2 worry-free hits, looking for 4s. Or a 10. I mean, obviously we're not going to complain about it. No! It wanted to be a 10 so bad. And can we get a crit to end it? Can we? Can we? We cannot. That is actually a miss. And I believe everybody has gone and surged. Actually, she did surge. She just now surged. So the White Lion's going to get to stand up and basic attack 1 person. Oh well. And it was facing this way. So when you knock it down, sometimes it does funky stuff. But that is the way it was facing. So closest survivor in field of view. Let's go with Carolee because of the assistance from the tall grass. Helps with evasion. And she already has 1 evasion. So that will be 3 total. I did not roll to get survival back. So Carolee will be getting hit on a... So it's 2, 2, and 2. Or 2, 2, and 1 because we got rid of Enraged. So anything under a 5 is a miss. 1 miss, 1 hit. Let's see where it is before we dodge it. The waist, we'll take that with Carolee. She's got 1 at the waist. Thanks, Titan. It's nice having you around, man. Appreciate you as always. And back to our heathens. We're gonna give Guts a chance just because he's got a weapon with deadly, which just will give us a better chance of getting this crit. So 1 hit. That's all we need. We will be hitting on a 1. Anything higher than a 1. This would actually be a good time to crit Fuzzy Groin because he's gonna be dead. And we did. Deadly, thanks to Deadly. We crit this, which means we get the lion testes, but he's dead, so nobody gets priority target token. Nice. I wish we could have thinned this deck out a little bit more to get Eye of Cat a little more likely to be picked, but we did what we could. How many times do we want to shuffle? I just shuffled it once. So Bill, you tell me how many more times to shuffle it, and then we'll draw our 4. 2 more times. Okay. 1, 2. Now we draw our 4 cards. 1, 2, 3. Not looking good. 4. Let's see where it was. Oh boy. It was almost on the bottom. Dang it. Okay. Well, guess what? It was a successful hunt. So, nobody died. We got what we needed out of it. We got some bonus. Oh, I didn't even draw our basics. Because those are still from slaying the cub. 1, 2. Somebody's getting leather. 3. A bone. 4. Broken lantern. Insanity. Yep, somebody does get insanity with the hand. Who could use it? Carolee. Alrighty. And now we do get 6 for a level 2, but we fought a level 1. So let's complete this showdown. Does anybody experience age? Oh, yeah. Karina, Double Spleen, and Carolee all get age. Let's deal with that before we deal with the settlement event mumbo jumbo. So if we pull age up here, obviously we all get to pick a weapon proficiency. Let's roll with Karina first to see her bonus. Just add those together. 9, so that's going to be a random fighting art. Strategist. We don't have a bowman, but could come in handy. Double spleen. 15. That's better. No. So close to being better. That's still just a random fighting art. Strategist. Really? Okay. Carolee. If she gets strategist, I might be fighting somebody. 11. So it is just a random resource, or a random fighting art. Mammoth hunting. That would be awesome if she wasn't megalophobic. Ugh, sucks. Yeah, fist and tooth proficiency is definitely one of my favorite. But yeah, Carolee's conflicted. She wants to be terrified of the megalophobia type, but she's just not sure. Guts gets his first. I didn't do the weapon proficiency, so Guts gets his. Carolee is axe proficiency currently. Karina would be sword. We do need to get the shield and stuff rolling. You're totally right. But we'll just put in what we can for now. Isn't Kara the one that can't have kids twice? Yeah. Yep, that's her. Joshua, can you try something in the simulator for me? Yeah, sure. What's up, man? We just finished this hunt, so now's a fine time. If you want me to give it a go, what are you wanting me to do? We're just in our settlement phase, so it's pretty chill. The record plays. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, I'm not personally a huge fan of it, but it does play music. And part of the the music that my group listens to, I have a playlist on Spotify, and I played it on the channel the other day, and I got kind of flagged for copyright, but it said that the owner allows that music to be played on YouTube. So does that mean I can use that in these streams? That's what I'm wondering. I'm not very familiar with that process. Yeah, it is. It is real. So I'll play it for you here. I'll mute myself so you can hear. I might have turned the music volume down in this. Let me check. I did. Sorry. That's why. So yes, you can indeed. You can play on the record. Not sure if I can actually take it back off now or not. That's fine. Alright, let's head back. We gotta do our... we gotta roll for Gorm Climate first. No thanks. Not a good way to start. Not good. Jagged pellets of sizzling hail rain from the sky, corroding anything they touch when they land. All resources in the settlement storage are lost. You may avoid this by dismantling an innovation to create a protective barrier. I don't know. I mean, we could get rid of, like, Negrito, because we can technically special innovate it at any time. We can gain the next Gormkaimi innovation. I also read if you press a number key over the board, you pick up that many dice? Are you serious? Oh my gosh! You do. You just don't get to pick their color. I would love if it would just pick up so like I'd go 4. Oh man. That's fine. I guess you can use the death die. What if I put it way over here? Duh. Very cool. Thanks, Josh. I'm going to definitely use that. That's good to know. You're saying get rid of Negrito. What's in our storage? We don't really have much in there. We have 2 broken lanterns, a monster hide, and a dense bone. Might be worth just wiping our storage. We've been doing pretty good at spending our resources because we know that Gorm Climate is a thing. I almost think we just wipe it. You say we toss Negrito? That's fine. Yeah. Well, Negrito allows us to craft a dense bone. So if we hold on, let's just hold on to Negrito. Let's wipe this. The only thing we're really losing is the lantern, broken lantern pieces, and we can live with that. We'll be alright. And then our next settlement event. Oh boy, I forgot it was Tyrant time. So let's add, we did Gorm Climate. So if I draw Gorm Climate, does it cancel out since we don't do the same thing twice? Oh, come on. No way. No, we just did plague. That's not random enough for me. We just barely did plague. Come on. There's like 30 settlement events, but it picked plague again. Alright. Do you want to pull another one, Bill, or do you want to just do plague? We should probably just do plague. Sucks, but Joshua, I've been playing from the SE deck, all the ones that haven't happened, so I have an ongoing discard pile. It's not against the rules. I mean, I think technically you're supposed to shuffle them back in, but I personally have no problem with just wanting to get all the variety from settlement events. So, I mean, making a discard pile isn't necessarily helping you out per se, because I think it's just, I mean, I think if you want to do it that way, you can, because it's just making it more likely that you're going to get all the bad ones rather than a decent one twice. Yeah, murder's brutal. Plague is terrible as well. Ugh. So it doesn't have to be. Interesting. Survivors are stricken without warning. So it just has to be 4 survivors with at least one. So I think I'm going to make Guts not roll, because Guts is kind of big for us. So I'm going to make Guts abstain from this roll. I'll probably do Karina, double spleen, Karali, and does anybody else have destroyed genitals? No. And we'll let maybe spleen take his place. So Karina, double spleen, Karali, and single spleen. So Karina's the only one that does not have her reroll. But we will start with her, Karina, rolling on this nasty chart. 8. Karina rolls an 8. We do not have bloodletting, so we'll die at the end of this settlement phase if we don't seek treatment. Double spleen next. That was really, really close to a 1. Double spleen makes a full recovery. Karali. 7, so she'll die if we don't get her fixed. And then spleen has to take Guts' place. With a 9, full recovery. Okay, so we got 2 people that are infected with plague. But the problem is, oh, nice, and we don't have to add it next year. So we're good. We'll just have to waste 2 endeavors on a treatment, which we can live with. It's not great, but it's not terrible. So let's start right off with treatment. We need to treat 2. So the first endeavor, it's a success. 1 through 9 is success, I think, and then 10 is 1 through 8. Spend another endeavor to heal our second person. Perfect. Leaves us with 2 endeavors, and plague is done. Okay. So, oh no, we don't have the leather worker built, do we? I don't think we do. So we can't innovate and do leather, because we have to save one to turn this hide into leather. So we have to choose whether we want leather armor or whether we want to innovate. Going against the Tyrant next year. Next Lantern year. We could do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, potentially 7 pieces of leather. Bill says innovate. I'm down with that. I hate missing innovation. So we'll give up a monster hide, lion testy, and a great cat bone. And we will innovate. Tyrant is year 4. We are not in 2. We are actually in year 4. Been cruising. Okay, so we are innovating. So we need to draw our random 2 innovations. Oy. Ah! 2 terrible innovations, in my opinion. Bloodletting. My gosh. Bloodletting only helps for plague. Scarification. Scarification's fun if you have a big list of survivors, but we don't. Those suck. I'm almost more tempted to get bloodletting, honestly, just because it could help us if we get plague again. Oh, I did not read that it can get rid of a disorder. We're definitely doing bloodletting. For sure. Yeah, scarification can, like, the idea of it can kind of be fun, but it's just not a reality for us with 7 survivors. Leaves us with 1 endeavor. We could at least build the leather worker. That's probably what we should do, is build the leather worker. We could build the leather worker, hold on to pretty much everything else, and then if we suffer with Gorm climate next year, we can get rid of Negrito. I could probably get fairly close. No, because well, maybe I could if I use that as a hide. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I could get one more rawhide set, a full rawhide set. But those become so outdated so quickly because, you know, you get somebody rocking a set of Gorm, somebody rocking rawhide, then you want leather and, I don't know, probably Screaming or even Phoenix if we go that route. I don't want to be super underwhelmed for the Tyrant, but I'm not sure there's any other way around it. We might just need to build the leather worker and then hold these over for a year. Perfect Bone can be used, I believe, in the Barber Surgeon for a first aid kit. Yeah. I do want to know what a scavenger kit does, because I think, unless I'm crazy, I think I heard that you get an extra resource per fight. No kidding. There you go. When you defeat a monster, gain either 1 random basic or 1 random monster resource. I just don't think I've ever paid attention to that. That's way nice. We definitely could build the Barber Surgeon. instead, because it is 3 organ and a hide, so we just have to spend 1, 2, 3 organs and that hide, and we could build the barber surgeon. But I don't know, I kind of thought that leather was going to be the next route we needed to do. You know. So let's do the leather worker, which is going to be, yeah, I know I can't build leather now, but I could after the tyrant fight, right? Oh, I see what you're. Yeah, but we don't have a perfect hide, so we couldn't do that scavenger kit either. What does the first aid kit do? Because I know we could build that. Isn't first aid kit just for bleeds? It's nice. Cannot gain disorders. Unshakable's cool, but we're nowhere near that stuff. So first aid, all survivors gain 3 survival. Wow. Remove 1 bleed or negative attribute token from yourself or an adjacent survivor. That is pretty nice, really. Musk bomb's kind of cool too. Alright, do we want to do barber surgeon then, Bill? What do you think? Barber surgeon for now and reevaluate later. I'm fine with that. Spend our last endeavor. Build us a barber surgeon. And then let's spend that perfect bone and scrap to build the scavenger kit. Or sorry, not the scavenger kit. That perfect bone and the scrap was what we needed for the first aid. No. No, we can't do first aid. Because we don't have a leather. So it doesn't necessarily help us now because there's nothing we can build in it. It does unlock tree panning. Curing disorders is cool, but let's just plan to get that next. Let's do barber surgeon next. Let's do leather worker for now. So leather worker, I'll add that. We gotta kind of change up what I just sacrificed. So we need you back, you, nope, you, and you. There should be one more organ, okay. So that's where we were, so now instead we need to get rid of 3 hide and an organ. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that last endeavor, that'll get us the leather worker, perfect. It's so risky. I totally understand what you're saying, Bill. Like, intimacy to build our population seems like a smart path, but I just don't know if it is. We could build a monster grease, you are right. Yeah, so it was 3 hide total, so I discarded the mane and the hand for 3 hide, and then 1 organ. Tough call, because if we do monster grease, we'd have to get rid of a perfect organ and a random or a a wild resource. If we use love juice, somebody might die. But the innovations really aren't going our way to help with intimacy, because if we want the ones that help with intimacy, we have to get paint and then uh, face painting. And then if we want to get rid of freaking Gorm climate, we have to get drums, then Song of the Brave. It's just tough. We're not in much of a position to be risky. Yeah, we'll save them. I want them to put Gambler's Chest on here so bad. I'd love to do a Gambler's Chest campaign. And a perfect organ? My goodness. Yeah, that's all of them. None of them are lion resources. Yeah, you're right. There's a couple things they could do better. You know, one thing that really kills me that seems like it'd be so easy for them is why don't they put all the models in here? Why don't they put every option of model? Like, why do they have to limit it to 4 for the Screaming Antelope? Give me all the combinations of armor. I can't build them physically, but because they don't sell enough bodies to build more than 4 survivors, but like they don't even have the sets in here. They don't even have that many sets. They only have 2 people that work this. Well then, if that's the case, they're doing an amazing job as 2 people. I really don't have a lot of complaints about the sim, honestly. It's a ton of fun, and I wouldn't be able to do what I do right now and interact with you guys without it. So, they are 100% doing stuff right. But you'll never please everybody, right? Especially when it comes to Kingdom Death. So, but yeah, success all the way around. I think, not sure if Josh was still in here, but I think he was absolutely right. It was a little bit boring, but it was definitely the safe bet to hunt the lion. It was what we needed. We got some good resources out of it. Got not really any armor per se, but we got some good stuff, better stuff to come, and all of our survivors lived, so that's always a bonus. We got to fight the tyrant. Oh, let me put plague back on here because we did it. And yeah, we have to fight tyrant level 1. And yeah, we actually can't fight the Dragon King because we have megalophobia. Can't fight the Phoenix. Can't fight the Gorm, the Phoenix, or the Dragon King with this megalophobia. So we'll need to get that sorted out before those fights are required. Otherwise, we're going to be going in with 3 people. So we might need to do some serious tree panning. Oh, we don't have it yet. So we might need to do barber surgeon here soon, do some tree panning and get rid of some disorders. Because if we can't get rid of megalophobia, we're in trouble. Because we don't want to farm the white lion. We want to farm uh, Gorm. Get all his stuff from him, so. Yeah, bloodletting will help a lot with plague if we get it. And bloodletting's nice for curing disorders, isn't it? Let's take a look at what bloodletting does for us. So if you breathe a vein, yeah, but you have to get an 8 plus. That's crazy. And on tree panning, you need a 3 through 6. So I guess the odds are the same, aren't they? Well, I'm not sure what the plan is for tomorrow. I might shoot that into Discord a little later, so be sure to keep your eyes on that. I'll update if we're gonna do another stream tomorrow. I think maybe we will, just because I want to fight the tyrant. It's a lot of fun. I'd like to fight him with you guys. So let's let's think about it, sleep on it, and because work can always get in the way. But as of now, let's plan on the final stream for about a week and a half, and it could actually end up being longer because isn't the following Sunday night New Year's Eve? So we got Christmas Eve and then New Year's Eve. Uh, we might again all of these updates for sure will be in Discord on when we're gonna go live. But let's do tomorrow at 7, and then I won't see you guys again until at least after Christmas. We might try to do something fun a couple days after Christmas, some streams or some community play. Get a couple of people in for some Kingdom Death. We'll have to see. But until then, thanks everybody for being here. You guys are the best. Appreciate you. And yeah, Hits and Crits Gaming. We're out of here, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow.